Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Anastasia and this is GaiAna Ascended. And today's pick a card love reading topic is going to be your person's intentions, and then we'll pull a couple cards on their next move. And anything else that wants to come through the reading, we will look at. And we have our 3 piles to choose from as usual today. And we will have our normal overall energy and messages, advice, and confirmations at the end. So thank you all for being here. And let's go ahead and get into the pile selection. And we will have pick by Zodiac at the end of the pile selection as well. So for pile 1, today you have this Lapis and Malachite for your hearts, little heart stones. You have the 10 of Pentacles from the Orion's Animal Tarot. And your deck is the Stained Glass Tarot deck today. For pile 2, you have Flourite and Opalite. Hearts. You have the Moon card from the Orion's Animal Tarot. And you have the Prisma Visions Tarot deck. And for pile 3, you have Carnelian and Red Jasper hearts. And the Ace of Wands. And the Arcanum Tarot. Okay, so if you're leaving me here, remember never to make major life decisions based on a general YouTube tarot reading. If the message isn't for you, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. And this is a great time to use your discernment. Don't overthink it. And if a reading doesn't feel good to you or it doesn't resonate, just click off. And yeah, so take a moment, tune into yourself, take a deep breath, ground, center, choose whichever pile or piles you are drawn to the most. Timestamps are in the description as well as pinned in the comments. And my email is available for personals if you're interested. It's also in the description box, along with some links for Otter Spirit bracelets and my Juicy Love mini messages deck. I feel you deep in my soul. So if you're interested in any of that, check that out. And I will see you in your reading. Okay, if you're choosing by Zodiac, for pile 1 today, we have Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Gemini. So this can be your sun rune, runes could be important, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. You could also choose by what the sun is in or the moon is in currently when you're watching. And this could be you or your person. So it's really up to you how you use this. If you're confused or you don't know what to do, just pick by your sun sign. Keep it simple. Okay. For pile 2, we have Earth and Water today. We have Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, and Pisces. Also, we are having thunderstorms today in Michigan, so you may hear some rumbling in the background, so hopefully it won't scare anyone. It's kind of on and off. Right now, it's a little bit clear and it's not raining, but it could happen any second. We are also about to have a full moon in, I think, 2 to 3 days. So that could be significant for someone if you are watching when I'm releasing this and you need help choosing your pile. So for pile 3, we are left with air and fire today. So that's interesting. We have all 4 elements in pile 1, earth and water, and then air and fire. So find that to be interesting. So Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, and Leo for pile 3 today. Okay, so if you clicked on the Zodiac timestamp, I am going to repeat what I say in the intro. Never make major life decisions based on a general YouTube tarot reading. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. It's not your message. If it doesn't feel good to you or doesn't resonate, just click off, okay? And tune into your own energy. Ground yourself, center yourself before you choose, and choose whichever pile or piles you're drawn to the most, and don't overthink it, okay? So I'll leave you here, and I will see you in your reading about your person's intentions and next move. Hello and welcome, pile 1. If you chose the Lapis and Malachite hearts, along with the 10 of Pentacles card with this beautiful whale, and you have the stained glass tarot today, or if you chose by Zodiac, we have all 4 elements today: Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Gemini. So fire, water, earth, and air. And it's your cover card there. So we'll put the tarot aside here for a moment. We'll get into your person's overall energy towards you, anything going on between you and your person. And then this is your grab bag for confirmations at the end. My arm is a little itchy, so I'm gonna try not to scratch it a lot, but there's been little bugs. It's very humid in Michigan right now, so maybe somebody's got bug bites or is feeling itchy. Okay, so you could have already had some sort of family with this person. So with the 10 of Pentacles, this could be someone that you were in a long-term relationship with. You may have divorced, or maybe you're currently married, or you're wanting to marry this person, or you see this person as someone that you could build a legacy with, that you want to have, you know, family and, you know, all the way down to grandkids, possibly like a family business, that kind of thing. Also, this could represent that there's a lot of family input. This person could be very connected to their family legacy, or you could. So family could have a lot of, like, I'm hearing the word like they could be interfering too, but could have a significant impact on this connection for some of you. Okay, so wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. I literally just sounded like in California, the crosswalks, they have crosswalks for people who are blind, and they say wait, and they sound just like that. So someone could actually be vision impaired, or live in California, because that's coming through. But this could be a connection where you are not able to rush. You can't move this any faster, especially if maybe somebody is already married and they have to get divorced, or you know, a legacy. 10 of Pentacles, that can take like a decade or longer to build. So there's something here about this having to move very slowly between the two of you. We have power play, wanting to dominate or control the relationship, insecurity and influence. Yes, there are some sort of external influences here. Family could definitely be a part of it. Someone here could be a bit dominating, controlling. Maybe both of you are in a little bit of a power struggle or a showdown right now. There could also be some dom-sub dynamics here in the bedroom. We have silence, frozen, no word, stonewall. So someone here could be, yeah, very controlling, could be stonewalling the other one. That could be a way that someone in this connection manipulates or tries to control the situation. Winter could be significant here. There's snow here. Fulfillment, wish fulfillment, success, achievements, happy outcome. So there is a feeling of wanting to achieve something, wanting to be successful. Someone here could be, the way he's dressed always makes me think of someone who is unhoused and doesn't have, like, you know, the best hygiene, because they are struggling, and aren't able to necessarily take care of themselves. And the card itself is like, you know, look how happy he is. Like, maybe he's finally successful now. He's going to be able to take care of himself. He's himself or someone else. So maybe this person is feeling a little bit shabby, a little bit disheveled, a little bit down and out, or maybe you're feeling that way and you're hoping that this connection can be like a dream come true, that the two of you could be successful. Okay. And mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. So you could be reflecting wounds back to each other. You could be in this power dynamic because you're triggering each other's wounds, some insecurities around your looks or your status. And there may have been a need for introspection, or this could be a period of silence where there is self-reflection, introspection happening. Holding back, I should have expressed myself better. So someone in this connection was not fully opening up to the connection. They weren't expressing themselves. Yeah, they were keeping things to themselves or hiding something here. And we have someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone's trying to sabotage this. Yeah, for a lot of you, this has something to do with family more than a third party. But for some of you, there could be a third party involved. Someone could have been hiding something with her, holding that behind her back. So that the fact that they already have a family, or There's something that is expected of them with their family. There's a certain person that their family wants them to marry, or they could have had a third party. So take that how it fits you. And let's find out what this person's intentions are with you right now. So Spirit, what are pile one's person's intentions? Pile one, please. Pile one's person's intentions. For pile one, please. Pile one's person's intentions. For pile one, please. We have Justice. So Libra energy. We have the Hangman. Pisces energy. We have the Ten of Cups. Okay, that's a lot. The Tower, the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Well, this is something about building a family, building a home, maybe having to break down an established situation. Again, they could be responsible for their family. They could be caring for elderly parents. They could already be in a commitment here, a need to break it down, need to, leave this certain situation, whatever it is for you, in order for them to show up for you. It does feel like this person wants to fight for this connection, even if there was a breakdown here or a breakup. And there is a feeling of wanting to celebrate, be with you, possibly marry you, especially with Justice here and the Ten of Cups. Like this person wants the wish fulfillment. They want the happy family. They want it all with you. But yeah, for some of you, they have to break some sort of situation down. And the Tower could be, any number of things. Mars, Aries energy here, Scorpio energy. Something that's established that has to be broken down in order to build something new. And the Four of Wands is like a foundation. It's a commitment. It can be a marriage ceremony, a celebration, living together. But for those of you that your person's in another connection, this has to do with breaking that down, okay? Because they're not free. And for others of you, they need to just make some sort of major change and like completely overhaul their circumstances. There needs to be like a complete overhaul of their circumstances, and the Divine could be breaking their situation down at this time with the Tower energy. With Justice coming out as their first card for their intentions, it does feel like this person wants to make things right, and they have, with the Hangman, a changed perspective on this situation. Perhaps while there has been silence, they are really thinking about what it is they want, whether they want to make things right with you because of some sort of insecurity or outside influence or wound, or if there's some other relationship. It does feel like for a lot of you, this person wants, with Justice, Four of Wands, and this energy of like the two tens here, like they really do want this. They really want a happy family and happy outcome and like end game with you, 10-10. Like they're all in sort of in this. But yeah, you guys are gonna have to pick your category. Most of you don't have like, I always say with general tarot, don't just assume when you watch a general tarot reading that someone has another relationship behind your back. You really don't want to get that information out of general tarot. So this is to confirm your intuition or your information that you've already acquired. Some of you, this person does have a different situation going on. I can't deny that that's here, but that isn't going to be for everybody. Okay, so don't panic, and if this triggers you, just don't watch the reading. Okay. All right. So what are their intentions, please? How one's person. Three of Swords, One's person, Nine of Cups. Well, that's a wish fulfillment card again. King of Pentacles. Okay, so for most of you, what this person is wanting to do here is to, they want to fix something here. There's definitely wounding here. There's a mirroring here of some pain, sabotage. It does feel like somebody here may have sabotaged this connection by either not being available when they first met you, or their family is interfering. It could be a parent. It could be a father with the King of Pentacles. It could be a boss. Work situation that is holding this person back. But they want to bring the chemistry back. They want to express their desire to be successful with you. This person could have been doing a lot to control their emotions because they felt like they didn't have enough to offer you. They could have been holding back because they were already experiencing some sort of pain or heartbreak. And for those of you that your person's married, they intend to, some of them are, they're just trying to figure out how to make themselves happy, and they may have to break their own heart, especially if they know that they have to leave an entire family behind, and they're breaking that person's heart as well. So take that if that is your situation. This person knows that they have to break down an established family and be on their own, figure out how to make themselves happy, go through a period of heartbreak and breaking someone else's heart. So that's just, yeah, got to read it as I see it. So for the most part, though, this person has intentions to be reliable, stable, to be committed to you, to treat you well. And it does feel like there's some sort of need to fulfill their own dreams first, or learn how to make themselves happy and overcome some sort of pain or heartbreak that was caused either in this connection or will be caused by the choice that they make to move forward with you. So, Spirit, what is Pal 1's person intending for this connection? Oh, that's interesting that these all jumped out in reverse. The whole deck is upright. So it's very risky to reconcile with you, but they are reminiscing. They're feeling like this is a bittersweet circumstance that the two of you are in. They want an opportunity to make things right with justice here, clarifying these, or these clarifying justice. They are infatuated with you. They are maybe feeling a bit addicted to you. They do have adoration and affection for you. But it does feel like this could be very risky, especially if this person struggles with some sort of addiction, or they are risking breaking your heart or someone else's heart because of this circumstance. So, and for some of you, you were married to this person, right? And you're just wondering, are they ever going to come back? Like, how do they feel about the breakup? It does feel like this person is trying to fix themselves up, especially if this person was like out in the cold because you kicked them out, you were married, they left. You know, it's like, you know, they're pretty sure that they're going to have to do this all on their own now. So that's for those of you that already like divorced this person and you're watching just to find out what happened here. There could have been an affair. If this is a long gone situation and you suspected something, again, that's going to be a message for some of you. Today is a very specific day. I'm feeling very clear. Feeling very clear. So I'm getting a lot of really detailed, specific messages. So just take what's for you. All right, trapped. Yeah, some of them are trapped. With the Hangman too, they're stuck. They're tied down or captive. They're either trapped somewhere in a family of origin. Like, again, some of you, it's like elderly parents, or they have to follow the family business, or they're supposed to do what their family wants them to do, be with who their family wants them to be, or they have to take on the family business when their parent dies, stuff like that. So this person does feel stuck, tied down, or held back from you in some way. And yeah, some of them could even not be able to communicate with you for some reason with this silence and frozen. It could be that it's been a really long time. They don't know what to do, or you may have this person blocked. However that looks for you. I'm not seeing like heavy block energy here, but that could be the case. But this person feels trapped. They feel like they can't actually move forward with you for whatever reason here. And it does feel like it's a risky situation, but they do want to make things right with you. And there's no shortage of attraction. They feel a little bit, yeah, like hooked on you. All right, so what are their intentions? So what are their intentions here? What are they going to do about this? Okay, withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. It feels like this person has good intentions, but they're not taking action, which is why we're going to get a few cards on their next move. Because it just feels like this person is kind of telling themselves like, well, I'm stuck. There's nothing I can do. I'm lonely. I'm, you know, I don't have my happiness. I don't have pile one. I don't have my wish, my dream. I want to, you know, a second chance here, but I don't know if I can do it. And again, some of you may not be open to this person, so that could be why they can't take any action. Okay, pile one person's intentions. Possibilities. Yeah, free-spirited adventure risk. This is reminding me of, there was another reading in the past where I said, like, if this person has to like paraglide into your into your reality because there's no other way around it, like they have to get over a wall, or you know, they don't have the proper transportation, or you know, it's almost like a fantasy to, it's giving me superhero vibes, like, you know, just kind of coming in and, you know, swooping you up and sweeping you off your feet and taking you away. So maybe you're in another commitment. That could be the case as well. But it's like, it's very risky for this person. They're concerned about heartbreak here. So I don't know if this person intends to do much right now. It's almost like this person is trying to build up their own self-esteem, make themselves happy, figure out what they need to do. This person does feel like there's something outside of their control, though. So I don't know why they're not really giving me the intention of moving toward you, but they know they need to make things right. But this second chance with you feels so risky. It's almost like this person intends to sort of lock themselves away and experience their own pain. They're just like, they're definitely going within here. I do feel like this person is dwelling, reminiscing, thinking, repeating experiences, conversations between the two of you over and over again. Kind of, it feels like their intention is to process this ending or whatever's happened, or there's a lot of deep, solemn, sort of painful ruminating in your person. So that may be all they intend to do at this time. So let's see. Yeah, so they're trying to clear their head. They're trying to make themselves happy with this Nine of Cups. It's like this person's trying to fulfill their own whisk. Whisks could be important. Wishes and dreams. But the word risk keeps wanting to come out of my mouth. So, yeah. They could be risking losing you forever. But I'm hearing it's a risk they have to take because there needs to be some sort of space here. They want you to have space, and they want both of you to be really happy. And it almost feels like if this situation can't make the both of you happy for whatever reason, and if there are too many obstacles or things interfering or other people, it's like this person is just sort of surrendering right now with this Hangman energy. It doesn't mean that they don't want commitment with you or to make things right with you or to heal with you, whatever that looks like, or even have, the full family, everything, the achievement, the wish come true, to be able to treat you well. It doesn't feel like they intend to do much about it at this time. They're just trying to clear their head, and they're doing a lot of pondering and thinking and feeling pain and considering the risk. Yeah. They just want peace right now. So they're trying to stay balanced. Some of them may want to come back in and just try to be your friend or establish a friendship. Or if you're just friends with this person, they're trying to keep the peace by maintaining the friendship, especially if you're already married or they're already married. Some of you, this is just something that can't happen because you're both in other connections, or one of you is. So there's that feeling of like, I don't want to rock the boat, even though I want to rock the boat, right? So yeah, it's almost like a dream or a fantasy for them to have what they want with you. So what they want with you versus what they intend right now are not the same thing. They actually want you, and they want relationship commitment. They want to treat you well. They want to get honest with you. They want to remove this third party. I'm hearing three's a crowd, whatever that means, whatever the situation is. But I think their intention right now is to just sort of dwell. I do get that. They're trying to clear their head. They're giving you space. They're trying to stay balanced here, and they may come back in and try to establish or reestablish a friendship with you, to bring back some sort of balance or to heal some sort of pain that happened here. But I'm not really 100% sure. So let's see. Anything else about pile one's person's intentions? Yeah, I don't know if this person's 100% sure yet. Okay. Trust what you need is there. With love, all can be accomplished. So they are trying to trust in the universe, trust in the divine, trust in God, whatever they believe in. Yeah, it's like there's something here that this person doesn't have to offer or to give you. And so they're kind of just having to leave it up to fate, or maybe they're even praying or whatever it is that they do, but they're even scheming, it feels like, and planning. So there's a lot of introspection. There's a lot of wheels turning in this person's head, okay? Trying to figure out how to regain their power, regain their, stability here, how to establish something here with you. how to make amends, repair something with you. Everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. So they're trying to see the lessons in the situation, and they're trying to take responsibility here for their part. So they intend to take responsibility for their part. They're looking at how they created the situation. They're trying to have faith and trust that if there is true love here between the two of you, that it can all work out. They're trying to figure out how to make themselves happy at this time, and to be a more stable, reliable person. I don't see forward movement though, not yet. Let's see, anything else about pile one's person's intentions? Happiness. Yeah, again, they're showing me that Nine of Cups energy. They do feel a soul connection here with you though. So they're trying to heal so that they can attract what is meant for them. So it does feel like, look at this happiness energy, happy, better off, clear headspace, happiness, 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 happy. You see this? They're trying to heal. And they know that if they are in a positive energy, so this person could know some things about manifesting, or they just realize, like, if I'm happy, I know that I'm going the right direction. And if I'm heartbroken, if I'm miserable, if I'm stuck, if I'm, blaming other people, I'm not going in the right direction. So I just need to learn how to make myself happy. And they want to be happy with you, okay? They intend happiness. This person doesn't intend to break your heart. And I think that's important because this card, I said it over the Three of Swords, and somebody could have risked the other one's heart in this situation. This could be very risky, or there was some sort of third-party situation that broke all of this down. So, I mean, it could be that this person knows that they can't fix it because it's too late. So they're just trying, they want everyone to be happy. They're trying to bring peace back into the situation. What did I say? I was looking at this card, but this is on the back of the deck as I was saying that. So I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So they're trying to focus on the lessons and the love in this situation, let go of the past. It does feel like this person is not holding anything against you, or at least they're trying to release any negative thoughts or feelings when it comes to this situation. But let's get their next move now, because I'm not seeing forward movement at this time. So what is their next move, Spirit, for Pile Ones? What is their person's next move, please? Six of Pentacles. There is something here about balance and giving back. It could be that they're working on building up their finances or creating stability so that they have enough to offer you. Yeah. And it could be that you gave somebody, it could have been you or your person, because I said that in a, yeah, pause. Someone in this connection could have been very generous with the other one, and it's time to bring that back into balance. And so they want to bring that back into balance, whichever one of you maybe was giving the other one what feels like maybe a handout here. So if this person felt like they were financially unable to show up in some way, this King of Pentacles is giving me that feeling. This person wants to show up financially. They want to show up and give back for whatever you gave them. Or they want to give back to you time, energy. If they didn't give you their time or their energy, or they didn't express themselves, they didn't actually give of themselves. So there's this feeling of, my next move is to bring balance into this situation, to be giving, to be more generous, but to have that to give. What is their next move? Strength in reverse. No, no, these are all riffle shuffled. We're about to go through Lionsgate on August 8th. If you're watching this when I'm filming this, it's in about 10 days. Leo energy here. Emperor in reverse. This person feels powerless over their circumstances. They know they need to bring things into balance. Their next move is to, I feel like, for some of you, this person could still be a little bit of a breadcrumber. This card can be breadcrumbing. So if this person is just, sending you little messages, or just giving you a little bit of attention, or maybe they're trying to, they owe you something and they're trying to pay you back a little bit, but they still don't feel like they're in their power to move forward. They're still not really overcoming whatever this beast is, whatever this fear is that they are experiencing. And with the Emperor in reverse, it could be, again, a boss, or, not having a job, or having a controlling parent or something, circumstance that's out of their control. So I'm not really feeling forward movement. I feel like this person is stuck. I feel like you're going to get maybe a few messages, or somebody just, trying to make peace or be a friend, or, Yeah, it's more like this person's in a hopeful place. They're in an expecting energy or a manifesting energy rather than an action-oriented energy at this time. Yeah, I just saw the Six of Swords in reverse. So this person is kind of still in a little bit of upheaval. And for the most part, it doesn't feel like they want to move on, but they're not really moving forward at this time, okay? Yeah, wow, Six of Cups. They are nostalgic. There's that reminiscing. It's in reverse. So they want to come back, but I just feel like they're not ready. And we've got two sixes, so that's balance. That's, you know, union. So yeah, they could be a little bit trying to control the situation. The Emperor in reverse can be a controlling person too. So it could be that this person has some controlling behaviors and they need to overcome some sort of unhealthy habit. The Strength card in reverse can be letting your lower nature or your addictions or your anger issues or something, or, you know, just your own inner weaknesses dominate a situation, that you haven't overcome them. Yeah, so this person may need to show up and communicate in a more gentle way, express themselves, especially if this person was controlling or angry with you, and they haven't fully overcome that yet. Okay, so let's get messages from your person. I will wait for a sign from you. Yeah, because some of you have this person blocked or you're not communicating. I left when I saw you with someone. Yeah, some of you are in another connection or you're moving on. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, I do feel like this person held back their emotions. For some of you, this person held back their emotions to the point that, you know, they never really fully expressed how much you meant to them. I feel you even though we are apart. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Like it was their fault that you moved on. Some of you, this person, yeah, they just didn't show up correctly. And they blamed you for moving on, but they couldn't show up for you correctly. I want to be more than friends. Yeah, that is a problem. But they're trying to maintain the peace by holding on to the friend zone or friend zoning you. I don't react when people mention you, especially if it's their family or friends. I feel you leaving me behind. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, they are trying to heal. I know I messed up everything. The timing just wasn't right for us. I wish I had treated you better, and I hid who I really am from you, and I replay our conversations over and over. So it does just feel mostly like this person, they may try to message you a little bit, communicate, but it just feels like this person's next move is to ruminate and to try to build themselves up. So their finances, their happiness, their it's almost like they're preparing, and their ego could be an issue here too. This situation may have bruised this person's ego in some way. So they may not be able to say a lot of this stuff to you. They may not be able to admit. I want to fall asleep next to you. We were always meant to meet. It was written in the stars, but don't pressure me. Yeah, it's time for me to heal now. Please don't pressure me. I know I was meant to meet you, but this isn't the right time. Just like that wait card. I love you so much. I wish we could be together, but it's complicated. Can you hear me whisper your name? What's the point of it all? So they could be struggling with depression. Yeah, this feeling of loneliness, depressing, whatever. I'm gonna keep going. I need you to help me, and I miss you. I dream about you at night. Yeah. Okay, so let's get your advice. I've been depressed actually the last week, but my situation has to do a lot with hormones and global things, but I decided to get the affirmators out because I thought we could all use a little bit of humor in our advice. Gentleness. Yeah, and the Strength card represents gentleness. So if this person doesn't feel like they can show up with gentleness right now, that's why maybe they're not moving forward. But it's like they're sort of magnetized to you. So it does feel like at some point this person may work through this and show up. I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest part of myself and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I am like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. So maybe the two of you had some sort of argument. With that Tower energy that came out, that group of 4 cards when I was first shuffling out the tarot, there could have been some sort of harsh words on either side. And so you're getting advice to be gentle with yourself, to maybe be more open to this person if you were very closed off. And be open to the possibilities. If this feels like something, I'm seeing like, you know, written in the stars and daydreaming. So if this is some sort of wish come true for you, but you don't see how it could work out, or you don't have faith in this person, just be gentle with yourself, be gentle with them. Maybe some of you need to let yourself cry. We're actually under some thunderstorms today. Right now it's not storming, but it will be again soon. And so something about thunderstorms, rain could be significant, or just letting the storm pass right now and just be gentle with yourself. Yeah, this could have been kind of a rocky situation. So ups and downs. I see life as an incredible ride and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes. Some of you may have felt really sick, especially if you found out that this person had someone else, or there was a cheating thing. That can make people feel like, whoa, really sick. So if you caught this person with someone else, for a few of you, like, yeah, that's pretty harsh, and maybe you guys had a big fight. So that's just for a few of you, but just let yourself settle, be gentle with yourself, and try to see the lighter side of things, even if things are very heavy and dark. Because yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what make things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. So also someone here could have an alcohol problem. One or both of you could have some sort of addiction that is causing the two of you to have a lot of chaos in your situation, or maybe somebody lost their job or their home because of an addiction here. So things might have been really overwhelming physically and emotionally, and like chaotic between the two of you. So yeah, just be gentle with yourself, okay? Just be gentle and try to lighten up a little bit, but allow yourself the deeper feelings. Just once they move through you, like I cried so hard the other day. I cried so hard. I cried like a baby and I felt like I was gonna die inside, but I was carrying so much grief over so many things for so long that it was making me feel miserable. And I needed to just pour all of it out. And once I did, it was like, oh, okay, like I can keep going. Things are okay. So don't stifle your emotions, because that will just make you sick. It'll make you project your shadows. It'll make you physically and emotionally distraught, angry, bitter, closed off. So if you need to feel grief, pain, fear, deeper emotions, and you're not expressing them, okay, that can make you very, very sick. And it can also make you feel very empty inside. It can cause you to like reach out for addictions. Like I'll start doom scrolling, or, something like that. Playing games on my phone forever, but I feel dead inside and like there's no point to life. So you gotta let yourself feel your feelings, okay? However you can do that, whatever catalyzes you, so that you can lighten up, so that you can, like a cloud has to release the rain. Otherwise it gets heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier, right? So some of you need to have a good cry. Yeah, and I'm hearing to read this one to you. Yeah, also Mary Poppins, spoonful of sugar, right? Make the medicine go down. Some of you have been sick, you need to take medicine. Things feel very overwhelming. Just allow yourself a little treat and tell yourself some sweet things. And here's this very important card. Spirit says, if you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen? Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting, but don't use that word if you don't want to. So yeah, you don't have to believe in manifestation. It can be prayer. It can be just like living your life, making things happen. Some of you are waiting instead of taking action, and your person is doing the same thing. So you could be mirroring each other and nothing's going to move forward until you believe in yourself and what it is you want and make up your mind. Do you want this? Maybe if you're in another situation, you have to let that situation go. If you need to move, whatever it is, like start believing what you want is possible and go after it. Okay. All right. So we have a lot of confirmations. So let's get to the confirmations. This part is actually really fun, guys. Fun guy. Oh no, I just thought of a really bad mushroom joke and it reminds me of dad jokes. So somebody might tell dad jokes. All right. We have twin flame union approaching, so this could feel like a twin flame. We have reconsider. Maybe you're reconsidering your connection with your twin flame. Maybe some of you are needing to move on from someone that you feel is a counterpart because they're not aligned, or they're in another connection, or there was too much pain or heartbreak. So Spirit is saying, yeah, maybe you're reconsidering. So you could be reconsidering moving toward them or moving away from them. We have average height, wavy hair, freckles, hazel eyes, neurodivergent, grumpy, expressive, and socialite. Yeah, some of you, this has to do with like expressing your frustrations. There's a pain, there's an anger, there's a need to get emotions out here. And there could have been like a need for the two of you to, maybe somebody's conflict avoidant and somebody else is like a little more aggressive. And there's a need for you two to talk through your issues, but it doesn't work because somebody's impulsive and grumpy and very expressive, and the other one just like shuts down. So that's kind of coming through. Fox. Yeah, somebody could have been stealthy, sneaky, crafty. Foxes could be significant. Again, this is about commitment, loyalty. Foxes mate for life. So this could have been an affair situation for some of you. Okay, so ex-wife or ex-husband. Yes, for some of you, that is definitely the case. Jakarta, Indonesia. Lima, Peru. Education industry. Baha'i faith. It's a particular type of spiritual faith. Delivery driver. Moscow, Russia, stuck in a loop, automobile industry, Atlanta, Georgia. So these are very specific, just for those of you that need extras. We have Florida, retail worker, Saskatchewan, Canada, and Milan, Italy. Okay. So I'm gonna get tarot. I'm gonna get all of it out at once. Look at it on the plate. Because I'm doing all the stuff today, all the goodies. Okay, we have throat chakra. So yes, there's definitely communication issues here that need to be worked through. We have 5, 12, and 5. So 55. We have 6666, 4444. 666, you could be seeing a lot of sixes, and 99. We have, there's that Six of Pentacles again, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. I do think that you are waiting for this person to communicate or to show up. I do feel like there's an opportunity for a new beginning here. The Ace of Wands is repurposing of old energy, so this person could be, wanting to spark things back up, bring things back to life, offer you something. But this also does feel like there's this waiting and this breadcrumbing. And so if that's the kind of situation you're in on either side, there's something about just like taking action on your own behalf. Wands are very active, but this is like the one Wands card that's just like passive. Like you've already kind of put in the work, or you've sent the message, or you're doing the thing and you're waiting for something to come back to you. And the energy in your advice was like, don't wait anymore, take action in your own life. So yeah, you can't control this situation, but you can control circumstances in your own life. You can find balance in your own life. You can fix your own financial situation. You can be generous with this person when they come back with your energy and communicate about the situation. This generosity card was here, and I saw that and didn't read it because we were getting too far into the advice. But yeah, so we have a bird here. So birds could be significant to someone. Someone might need to fly to see the other one. We have a moth, so someone could be a night owl. Moths could be important. Someone could watch Moon Moth Goddess. We have a little flower here. Maybe somebody wants to give you flowers, or there's something here about nature, birds, bees, flowers, moths. Someone might really love to go out in nature. Someone could really love like trees and nature. Yeah, trees. I didn't even see that either. So yeah, someone could really like nature. Somebody could be an earth sign. It's giving me Taurus energy with all the, because I'm like that. So they could really like houseplants and just love little critters and creatures. And yeah. So someone could also own a bird, have a flower garden, that sort of thing. And also something about the family tree. Something about someone's family legacy is significant for someone here, or you already built a family with this person. We have C-U-E, someone's in the queue, someone's waiting in line, something may be queued up. And there's a Q, something about Q, very significant about Q. We have Y-J. I just heard New Jersey, but that's not an N, so I don't know. We have a question mark. Yeah, I don't know. We have another J, so 2 J's. We have an N. We have another C. We We have an A, we have another E, and another E. So 3 E's. Yee! I just heard E. There may be a new opportunity for the two of you to communicate here, and you both could be a little bit, I don't know about this. And this is an L here. So LA could be significant, Los Angeles, California. Okay, and we are doing the angel card. All right. 777, alignment. Your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. I blossom and bloom. Yeah, flower garden. As I use my gifts, all things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine. Yeah, so focus on your own gifts and abilities and you know, what you can give back into the world. Put your own, put things out there into the world and make things happen for yourself if this connection is stuck or stalled at this time, okay? And it does feel like this person may eventually return. Yeah, there it is. 8 of Cups on the back of their next move. This person may eventually return, but they're not ready to take a risk. They are still hiding. They're not ready to come out of hiding, you guys, because they're feeling kind of weak. So as of this reading, this is just a snapshot in time. This person's mostly going within. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype if this helped you. And I do personals. My email's in the description, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 2. If you chose the Opalite and the Flourite hearts, along with the Moon card and the Prisma Visions Tarot, or if you chose by Zodiac, we have Earth and Water for pile 2. We have Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, and Pisces. And this is your reading on your person's intentions and next move at this time, and anything else that wants to come through your reading. So we have Pisces, Cancer energy here with the Moon. There could be a lot of confusion, illusions around this connection at this time. We're going to look at the overall energy between the two of you here. We have the grab bag for confirmations at the end. We'll have signs, letters, numbers, messages, cards, advice, all that good stuff like we usually do. So yeah, we have a full moon coming up in 2 to 3 days here as I'm filming, so the full moon could be significant. Again, there's a lot of confusion, illusions, rabbits could be significant. There could just be a feeling of deep, intense emotions, fears, a lot of unspoken things here, and maybe a feeling of like wanting to run or hide, go down the hidey hole, going down the rabbit hole could be significant for someone. I just posted Alice by Peggy in the community feed. If it's still there, I take those out. I don't leave the songs up for very long. So you might want to go listen to that if it's still in the community feed, or look that up. And yeah, so the overall energy here between the two of you, sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So this could feel like a counterpart connection. This could have felt very sacred between the two of you, or may feel very sacred. There is something very special here. You could very much honor and treasure this relationship, even if there's a confusion right now or things are a little bit murky or cloudy. We have love song. Let love's melody inspire your dance together, harmony, rhythm, and sync. So you could have sent, it's interesting that I mentioned the song. So you could have sent songs to this person. There could be, yeah, a feeling of like very intense romance between the two of you. Someone could write music, play an instrument. Yeah, there could have been, it's beautiful energy here, but it's like there's something really confusing or some sort of fear that's affecting the two of you. We have family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. So someone in this connection could be pregnant. There could be an expectation from family to have children. Someone could be looking for family and children, and the other one is not. So that could be something that's confusing or murky in this situation. We have stability, flow. This beautiful kind of aqua blue color, turquoise color coming through. Yeah, green and blue could be significant colors here. Trying to balance, juggling uncertainty, stressful choices, and chaos. So someone could be trying to balance their family life, that they already have a family. They could be uncertain about family or what they want out of a relationship at this time. Yeah, this could feel like a connection where like when it's good, it's really good. There's like harmony and flow and honor and sacred union. And when it's not good, it's really stressful. and chaotic. We have separation. Again, more of this same greenish aqua color. So I don't know what that's about. We have an emerald here. Oh, wow. So emeralds could be significant, and so could adventuring. Some of you may need to get some healing stones for your heart, is what I'm hearing. So sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. So we have uncertainty here twice. So this person could be feeling a little prickly. You could feel prickly. You could be separated. Yeah, there could be sadness, bitterness. Things are, yeah, a little prickly. Absence. I felt like a part of me, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's definitely a sadness here. I just said Saturn, so Saturn could be significant. It's about to go retrograde, or it just did. I don't remember what sign though. And now there's a squirrel glued to my screen. No, you bullied all the other squirrels. You chased all of them off the balcony like a little aggro brat. I'm not, just eat what's out there. Sorry, pardon me. I apologize. I'm being interfered. Someone could have children, pets, interference here. There could be a lot of chaos. Yeah, because the squirrels just like, this guy just went crazy on the other squirrels right before I turned on the camera. And now he's thinking I'm gonna give him special treatment. So I don't know. There could be some unruly children, or you guys could have had an argument. Mercury retrograde could have been significant. We just came out of Mercury retrograde as I'm filming this right now. So Mercury retrograde could be significant. There could have been electronic issues, communication issues. You could be watching this during a retrograde since these are timeless. Someone could be an air sign like Gemini, which Mercury rules Gemini. Yeah, okay. No, dude, no. No, I don't give squirrels with attitude extra treats. Sorry, you guys, I'm so sorry. Some people actually, squirrels are their signifier. So if you're watching this pile, yeah, your person's like in my face with their energy right now. They're like, can we make up? Really, I'm a good little squirrel. Only you guys could see this right now. All right, so Spirit. Pile 2's person's intentions, please. Pile 2's person's intentions. With my pile 2's. What are their intentions? The Tower. Burn it all down. Okay, so Mars energy, Scorpio and Aries. My goodness, even the cards are a little crazy. Okay. Your person's intentions. They're a bit chaotic. This person's going through it. Let's see. The World. Well, they definitely want to complete a cycle here. I mean, the Tower in the World is very intense energy. And it could be that this person feels like there's circumstances out of their control. That there are things that, like, their intention is to overcome some enormous challenge when it comes to housing, or a home that broke down, or a move that they had to make, or, you know, just all kinds of intense circumstances that it's like they're swirling around in this person's mind, and there's all these demands on this person. And there's something about completing a karmic cycle here. Yeah. So for some of you, if this was a breakup, this person is trying to move on. If that's, you know, if you told this person to move on, they are trying to move on. They're trying to be done. They're trying to be okay with the end here. But they are pretty shaken up. If the two of you are fighting a lot right now too, it could be that this person wants the fighting to be over. They want the fighting to be over, and they want both of you to be, with the World, I mean, that's success. That's like an achievement. So it could be like achieving a successful conclusion to this broken home, or this broken family, or this fight. But let's get more cards out. So what are their intentions, please, for pile 2? What are their intentions for my pile 2s, please? 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. That was in the same position in pile 1. You may have messages in pile 1. 5 of Swords. Look at how these cards connect. Ace of Swords. All right. Well, they want an opportunity to have a conversation. So obviously this pile, it seems like there was some sort of fight here. It seems like there was a fight or an ending here. And this person feels like nobody won this. There's a lot of pain here, and this person wants to have an honest conversation. They want to clear things up. So you could have had a fight over Mercury retrograde, or a breakup, or something happened that, you know, in this person's life that was like, there was all this upheaval with their family or other things going on where they couldn't show up for you. And so with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like, it gives me the same energy as this card, where it's like, they want to show up and there's something about redeeming themselves here. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who can take care of themselves, someone who is able to, you know, be financially independent and successful and can do things on their own. So it does feel like this person may be trying to like make it on their own, especially if you two split up from like a marriage or a commitment. They're trying to do things on their own. They're trying to build up their self-esteem. They're trying to balance and stabilize their finances or whatever it is that they need to do to feel better about themselves. They're fighting this heartbreak. If they're in pain here, they're trying to fight it. They're trying to pick up the pieces here. They do want to have some sort of honest conversation with you. Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you, this is like a divorce or a major breakup. Major breakup. So what do they intend? They feel out in the cold here. They want to have a conversation about the end, about, yeah, third-party situation for some of you. They want to tell you the truth. They want to get honest. They want to express themselves. That's the strongest message here, is like this person wants to have a conversation with you about this chaos, this ending, this, you know, upheaval. And if they hurt your self-esteem, if they affected your self-worth or your self-esteem, they want to clear that up. They want to clear things up. Three of Cups and the Hangman. This person, look, this person, you can't see their head. So this person may have like bit your head off, or the two of you had an argument, or things got really, there's a lot of chaotic, feisty, fiery energy here. And this person wants to bring it back into balance. And some of them want to see you again. If this was just, for some of you, it could be a friend. They want to repair the friendship. They've changed their mind, or they've gained some sort of perspective. We have Capricorn with the World, Pisces with the Hangman. They've gained some sort of perspective in this separation. And they don't want to be out in the cold anymore because of the things they said or the things they did. So it does feel like they're going to bring some sort of truth or clarity to you. And they want to, they're rebuilding their self-esteem. They're fighting this heartbreak. It's hurting them. There's a lot of, like, this person with the Ace of Swords on the back of the deck, like, this doesn't look really great without that, because it kind of looks like this person's just trying to move on. But they're having a really hard time with it, because there needs to be some sort of clarity or truth. There needs to be some sort of, like, balance brought back into this situation. And this person really does want to see you again, but they feel like they can't. And they feel pretty bad. Like, the two of you, this person wants both of you to feel better. So it feels like they want this to end in a way that doesn't hurt. If this has to be over, if this situation is over, they at least want closure, clarity, stability, and they want you both to be happy, to be able to move on and be happy. Three of Wands. Yeah. So it does feel like at this time, this person's intentions are to try to make something right here. It's basically a conversation that this person wants to have with you to fix things. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. A conversation to fix things. And it's kind of up to you what you want, how you want to move forward with this person. And I don't know, we're going to get cards on their next move, because this person's kind of afraid to create more conflict. They don't want to cause more pain. They don't want to make things worse. Okay, so I'm not sure. We'll get into that in a moment, but let's clarify these. What are their intentions? My pile, 2, please. The person's intentions. Twin flames. Under the Tower. After I said burn it all down. Well, oh my goodness. So maybe they really want to have an honest conversation about their feelings and about what they've learned and about, you know, maybe even like the concept of the twin flame journey. This could be something that this person's like, look, I'm willing to like break down. What are they trying to say with this? Let me get one more card. Because it feels like this person's like, look, I don't care what the label is. All right. There's something here. I know that there's a passion. I know that there's mutual feelings. I know that there's an energy between us that can't be denied. I know there's something sacred here. But I'm willing to burn it all down and just let it go if that's what you want me to do. But what else? Distracted. This concept could be causing some sort of pain or distraction too. Something about letting go of a concept, a label, and just being okay, trying to take care of themselves and be okay. And it's like, look, I'm releasing you from your end of the contract kind of thing. Yeah, it does feel almost like this person is trying to, they kind of intend to take some different actions here. They may be delaying some sort of union between the two of you. They may want to change the direction that this is going. But I keep seeing this Two of Pentacles back here and the Hanged Man. It's like behind this truth, it's like, okay, this person wants to bring you clarity, but I'm not sure what else, because it does feel like in a way this person's trying to heal their heart, move on. They don't want to create any more pain. They don't want to create any more suffering. Fantasy. Daydreaming, imagining, fantasize. They want to be done with the fantasy. So yeah, this person doesn't want to be distracted by some sort of label or concept or fantasy. They want to be done with this World card. Yeah, they want to be done with the fantasy. Okay, what are their intentions? So overcoming some sort of fantasy or label or distractions, you know, being an ungrounded person, not being able to ground this. What are their intentions? Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. So this person still has a lot of emotions here. They just want, this person intends to be very empathetic with you. They are receptive to talking to you. They want clarity with you. They want to be vulnerable with you, but they don't want to do it in a way that would affect their own well-being and self-esteem. This person's like, look, I'm taking accountability for myself. I'm taking care of myself. I don't want to live in a fantasy. I don't want to be distracted. I don't want to be stuck on a label. I'm burning down my concepts and my ideas, and you know, even life has maybe broken this situation or this person down. They've learned some major lessons here. So they want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. So their intention is to be open to communicating with you, to clarity between the two of you. What are their intentions? Distance. They are right now trying to create distance between their pain and their heartbreak and this connection. So they could want distance. They could intend to separate themselves from you at this time. Some of them may have blocked you, and it's because they are trying to heal their heart and build up their own self-esteem. So if this person blocked you, for those of you that this person blocked you, they're trying to heal. They're trying to heal their heart, and that is why they created distance. For some of you, they want to bridge this distance because they do miss you, and they want to have an honest conversation about it, but they don't want anything rooted in fantasy. This person's like, I don't want fantasy, I don't want delusions, daydreams, I don't want, you know, a messy, confusing situation. This person doesn't want to live in illusion, and they don't want to experience any more heartbreak. So let's see, what are their intentions? Hoping. Yeah, they want to fix this. They want to work this out with you, okay? Maybe they want you to message them. They're keeping their distance because they're trying to heal, but they also are open to a conversation, but they only want truth and clarity. So they intend to bring you truth and clarity, to have an honest conversation, to be empathetic, to be receptive to you, but not in a way that would affect their self-esteem or harm them in any way. So this person's like, I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting my assets. I'm protecting my time, my energy. I'm taking care of myself. I'm stabilizing. And my intention is to, this person's in a way kind of just letting this go. They're like, whatever happens, happens. I would love for this to heal, for us to have a clear, honest conversation. This person does feel that this is a very sacred connection. They could even feel like this is a twin flame connection or a spiritual counterpart union, but they're like, look, it doesn't matter anymore. What I want is open-hearted, receptive, stable love, and I want to feel good about myself, and I want to manifest clarity, truth, and, you know, a stable connection. I'm done living in any kind of fantasy or like allowing connections to destroy me or break me down. So chasing thrill, excitement, good time, ecstasy, and boundaries. No. Okay. This person is no longer open to thrill, chasing, excitement, or a good time. Because I was like, that is not resonating with this. They're done. So this person doesn't want any more of this. Yeah, try again, hopeless. This person maybe feels like this connection's gone through cycles. So they don't want to go in circles. They don't want to go in cycles. They are putting their walls up to anyone who is thrill seeking with them, regardless of a label or any kind of connection that the two of you have, any kind of established connection. This person's like, look, I'm done. So it doesn't feel like this person is very hopeful that there's going to be a new beginning, but they intend to remain receptive and open. They're going to create distance to protect themselves right now, and they are in a way turning their back on this, but they are hoping that you will communicate with them. So it could be that this person is hoping that you will show up with the truth, that you will fight for this, that you will show up and say what you need to say. So it does feel like this person's kind of expecting you to show up, and not really expecting. They're actually feeling a bit hopeless. They're trying to remain hopeful. Yeah. So there were some mistakes here. This person may feel like you misunderstood them, or like this connection is just creating a lot of pain and loss. They could be wanting to, it does feel like this person is open to forgiving, but there's like, I'm forgiving, but I'm not forgetting here. Yeah, I know my worth. So I don't know. This is also feeling a lot like a feminine that I'm reading right now. So that could resonate for you. But if this person was the one thrill seeking and coming after you in a way that created pain, and they, you know, were a lost soul and they were distracted, they're creating distance in order to heal that in themselves. They don't want to do that anymore in this situation. They want to change. All right. So what are their intentions for my how-tos? You have a sensitive antenna. Sensitive people collect the emotions of others. Yeah, this person wants to be more sensitive to you. They want to be receptive. They want to be more empathetic. I feel like this person may have like not taken your feelings into consideration. So there's something here about also them intending to, yeah, like this person's still receptive to you. Okay, they still want to hear how you feel. They also are telling me that they want you to know that they pick up on your feelings, that they feel when you're hurting, they feel when you're sad, they feel when you separate from them, they feel your pain. This person's very psychically connected to you, and they just are coming through and telling me, like, maybe they don't talk about that very much, but they feel you. They feel you, and it's very intense. So maybe sometimes this person runs away because it's so intense. They feel all of your feelings, your emotions. They're too vulnerable with you. And so they're trying to protect themselves. So they intend to protect themselves from this emotional chaos that they get into when they can't distinguish themselves from you. I shuffled, but I still heard to take the back of the deck because I'm not taking extra cards here in this deck. 33 and 36 could be significant here. You are healing your heart. The heart hurts, but it will mend in time. So this person intends to heal their heart, whether or not you want to work things out with them. They want to repair things with you. They want clarity. They want truth, but they only want, it doesn't feel like this person is open to any sort of like situationship or chaos or drama or thrill chasing anymore. They just want things to be balanced here. So they intend to heal their heart, and they want to heal things with you after they take some space. So I did not want 3 cards, but that's what we got. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So this person is blaming themselves. They're taking responsibility. They intend to take responsibility. They don't want to blame you. If they were blaming you in the past, they are taking the blame. Courage and health. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, and I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. This person is trying to make a healthy choice. So they intend to take the responsibility for their actions, to have the courage to face their fear of whether they lose you or not. This person may be afraid of losing you, but they want to be healthy. They don't want to be obsessed. They don't want to be in a toxic loop. They don't want to be thrill-seeking. They don't want sidetracked energy, third-party situations, heartbreak. So they are being brave enough to take responsibility. They intend to take responsibility and to do the healthy thing in this situation. gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So they intend to remain grateful for the circumstances here. This person's in a very positive attitude here about this situation, even if it's all falling apart and breaking down and it hurts. So even if this person's heart is breaking, even if there was, a painful ending here, this person's like, look, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take the blame. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to do the healthy thing. I'm going to remain grateful. But it does feel like this person intends to pick up on you as far as like, there's some sort of psychic connection here and they want to bring clarity. But I just keep getting the message this person wants you to show up. They want you to bring the clarity now. But if that doesn't fit you, then, take it how it fits you. There's a need for clarity. Yeah, the moon in reverse. They want the truth to come out. This person wants the truth. They don't want any more secrets, any more lies, any more distractions. They want the truth. Yeah, that's so wild that jumped out. I take reversals sometimes, and this deck today is telling me to take reversals. We're doing their next move now. So it feels like their next move is to get really honest. There's just honesty and clarity here. So whether they're getting honest with themselves or with you, they are taking some space and some distance, but they're open to talking to you. What is their next move, please? Temperance. So they want to heal with you. So they're going to be very patient. This could be a connection that requires a lot of patience. This is Sagittarius energy here with Temperance. So they're trying to calm themselves down. And they're getting honest with themselves. They're coming out of a place of illusions. Four of Pentacles. This person right now is, they're not moving forward. Their next move is to go within. Their next move is to calm themselves down. Their next move is to dispel any illusions about this connection. They could even be seeking angelic guidance. They're protecting themselves. They're protecting their heart, but they're hoping for an honest conversation where the two of you can bring clarity. They intend to take responsibility for their part, to be brave, to do the healthy thing. They don't want to live in a fantasy, and they intend to remain grateful and heal. Whatever that means. This person's in a state of acceptance around this situation. And that's actually a really beautiful thing. Ten of Swords. Some of them are just letting this go. Like they really are surrendering this. They're done with the pain. So the Ten of Swords is as much pain, as much betrayal, as much hardship, anguish, mental ruminating that you can possibly go through, but it's the end. And the Ace of Swords is the beginning. It's the clarity. It's the truth. So if this needs to be over, your person is saying, I accept it. I want to be healthy. As long as this situation is unhealthy, I'm moving on. But I'm open to action on your part. So this person is not going to be the one taking action from what I can tell. They're mostly just manifesting an opportunity to have an honest conversation, to stabilize and to potentially at least repair the damage here. And they're still, picking up on your feelings. They're still psychically connected to you. And it's almost like this person is sending you, maybe they're even sending you songs through the angels. The angels are kind of helping the two of you to heal the damage here. So this person kind of is leaving this up to like fifth dimensional energies and surrendering. Okay, so that is a snapshot of this situation at this time. It doesn't mean there's never going to be any change or movement in this connection. But this person's kind of standing their ground, especially if they're an earth sign. There's like, no, I've had it. Like earth signs, when they're done, they're done. When they've taken too much, they may give a million, gazillion, trillion chances for a very long time and hold on for a long time. But when they're done, they're done. So I know I'm a triple earth. That's my big three. So, I'm trying to get you advice before messages. I changed that last year, but a part of me was like, okay, you guys need advice. And this person, maybe they don't want to talk, but they do. Like they don't, but they do. It kind of depends on how you show up in this situation. I can feel your energy around me every day. Yeah. This person feels you. They feel you regardless of how this has played out. Sometimes I imagine how my life with you would feel. Yeah, and that's the thing, is this person still has this feeling of this otherworldly connection with you, but they don't want to live in that anymore. I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. You are my wish fulfillment and I want you only. I always knew there was something different about you. Yeah, you have a unique connection with this person, and they are not denying that. In fact, they're no longer willing to live in confusion around it. They're like, yeah, okay, you're my twin flame, or yeah, we're counterparts, or yeah, this is a super important connection, but I'm not going to let that affect my choices going forward. I'm going to choose what's grounded and stable and healthy. I sometimes feel you deserve so much better than me. I wish I would treat you better. I've been dreaming about having a future with you. So this person still dreams about you. They daydream, they imagine, they fantasize, but they're not letting it distract them the way that they used to. Yeah. So it's not like this person doesn't hope for or want this with you. It's just that this person is in a state of like, I have to take care of myself. I have to do the right thing. I have to heal. I only want truth, clarity, and calm. They could be correcting their actions if they approached you in this like toxic way. Yeah. So they got to work on themselves. I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. Deep down, my intentions with you have always been pure. I want to reach out to you. Yeah, they want to. I just don't know. This person's really clammed up right now. And this could change, you guys. You know, this could change in 3 hours. It could change in 3 weeks. It just depends. You're so beautiful inside and out. Your beautiful soul is what I crave the most, and I can feel your presence even though we are apart. So yeah, this is a strong connection. That's why I chose this deck. It is very spiritual. But yeah, I lack courage to come back to you. So they're trying to work up the courage. They're trying to be healthy. They're trying to take the blame for things, and maybe it's easier for this person to just blame themselves. I mean, and take responsibility. It could be a little bit of both, just because they don't want to be stuck in any kind of painful situation anymore. We have You Are the Song of My Heart. Yeah, something about music is very strong here. I'm entwined in the thought of finding you one day. Yeah, because deep down inside, this person doesn't want to lose you, okay? They don't. I will do anything to bring you happiness, even if that means letting you go, I just heard. But you are worth fighting for. Your beauty cascades over me. You are a diamond of immense strength and beauty. You're healing my soul, but it's a work in progress, and you feel like a warm home to me. I've tried telling you the truth so many times, but I just cannot for some reason. This person needs to tell you something. I believe you. Well, maybe they believe that you're twin flames, and they never told you that. I don't know. Maybe they're having all this psychic energy with you, and they've never admitted it. I've been watching you from a distance. Yeah, even energetically. And I'm taking my time. We have all the time in the world. That's a Depeche Mode song. It's no good. And I'm electrified by you. Electric love is coming through. Okay. Woo! These readings are intense today, guys. Oh, see, first I'm trying to jump the gun on the advice, and then I'm trying to skip it. Okay, advice. Connection. I'm connected to the multitudes, and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self, work on witty banter about weather-related stuff. Okay, first of all, maybe you need to spend a little more time in casual connections, talking to people, making friends, not taking things so seriously. And it could be that the two of you can't be in a serious connection. So maybe you two just need to talk about the weather and just, you know, repair something here. It almost feels like you guys are so deeply connected, but also you're strangers. There's something about that too. You're very psychically connected to this person, but you're connected to other people too. This isn't the only person that you have a connection with. So there's something here about not being stuck and suffering if this isn't a connection that you can have at this time. Something about snow could be important. Snowflakes could be important. Also penguins, the father is the one that guards and protects the eggs. So something here, somebody could be a single father. Something about being a father could be significant. And it could also be that there's something about this person and you not being in the same community. So just reaching out to the people in your community. And this is making me think of after I had a really hard emotional cry the other day. I went out, my son gave me money to go get ramen. He's like, you need to get out of the house. And I wanted him to come with me, but he didn't want to. So he gave me the money. And when he gave me the money, I just fell apart because I feel like I'm always taking care of everyone else. And my son was like, here, I'm going to take care of you. And it just like broke me inside, like on such a deep level. And then when I went out to get the ramen, this woman who was at the register said, "Oh my God, your skin is glowing." She just said, "Can I tell you something?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Your skin is just glowing. It just looks beautiful." And I laughed. I said, "Well, I just cried for 30 minutes. And she went, "Oh," and I said, "It's okay. I'm just turned 50. It's hormones. Don't worry about it." And she was just so sweet though. And, you know, I was feeling so sad, so alone, and hurting about like an accumulation of things, like too much repressed grief and pain and sadness. And I released it. I let it out. And I immediately was reflecting the lightness within myself to the person who I first encountered after that, this woman. So she saw like the glowing and the light in me, even though I was pouring out all this pain and grief and sadness and was feeling like empty inside. Like it was so, I don't think I've cried that hard in my entire life. I don't know what's going on, but hormones, whatever. Global stuff, you know, counterpart journey stuff. But it just, there are people out in the world that can see your light, that can, you know, connect to you. And maybe you need to start talking to new people and finding comfort in the simple connections if you can't have this connection with this person at this time. And forgiveness, yeah. Congratulations, you're being given one of the most powerful superpowers there is, forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself too. Have fun wielding your new power, but remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. Bonus card. Yeah, because it does feel like both of you may have made a lot of mistakes in this connection. There is a feeling of loneliness. Yeah, some of you have messages in pile 1. I was going to say that after the forgiveness card, but these cards really resonate with that. So anyway, enough talking about all that. Let's get to confirmations. Your reading's going to be very long. So these are actually a lot of fun, and I'm going to do the little tarot cards and the charms today and everything, and the angel cards. So stick around if you like this part. It ties everything together. We have hidden desires, hidden intentions. Yeah, this person wants everything like out in the open. That's a really strong message. 2 of you may hide a lot of desires, and there's the rose burning down. So, gosh. Okay, we have don't stop. So this feels like a message from the angels to just keep going, keep moving forward, and don't let go of your true desires, your true intentions, but also there's something here about like, don't give up on this connection, but there's something that needs to end. A certain way of approaching this absolutely needs to end. And it feels like this person is very much like, I'm done with fantasies, illusions, hidden intentions, desires, confusion, all that. But it doesn't mean that this is over. Maybe it's just transforming. We have colorful hair, mustache, green eyes, short. We have bright, talkative. Ooh, boy, that one jumped out of my hand. Jewelry and conservative. Someone could dress conservative. Someone could be more conservative than the other one. I'm seeing like someone could wear a lot of jewelry and be kind of, you know, more colorful, and the other one could be kind of plain, simple, like suit and tie energy. There's intelligence here. Maybe you have really bright, intelligent conversations. We have blossom here. So there is still something here. It's like, it's almost like this is a flower that's dying off, and then these are flowers that are blooming and blossoming. So it's almost like an end is a new beginning. Your life isn't over, even if this connection is not in a place where the 2 of you are happy or healthy together or in union or any of that. Okay, so we are going to get all the things on the plate before I do anything with them. So just give me a second. All right, so we have 4, 4, so 44. We have 2, we have 5, 5, 5, 3, 7, 7, and 3, 3, 3. So you could be seeing those numbers a lot. They could be significant. We have the 10 of Wands, the Hermit, and the King of Pentacles. So Virgo energy here. Yeah, so that's double confirmation. This person may be going within and trying to overcome some sort of really difficult thing. This person could have like hardship around work, or this connection right now could feel like a huge burden. There's something here about like showing up stable, reliable, commitment and longevity and maturity. or things that seem like overwhelming in this situation at this time. So it's almost like both of you need to kind of go within and contain your passion, contain your drive, and focus your energies on your own success, on your own happiness, on building something tangible in your life. There could be father wounds here that someone is trying to overcome too, some sort of really intense like wound around a parent. But it does feel like right now the two of you are separated, and it could be causing a lot of friction, passionate energy to build up. But there's a need for stability and commitment in this connection. I really do feel like this connection will continue to break down if it is handled in a way that is not like within a container of stable, like grounded, reciprocal committed energy. Okay, so we have this planet here, it reminds me of Saturn. So Capricorn, Saturn energy could be significant. Saturn retrograde, which is happening right now, it just started, it could be significant. You can look into that. We have a peace sign. It does feel like the two of you, yeah, Saturn could be bringing peace into this connection by creating restrictions, by forcing the two of you to go within and deal with yourselves so that this connection can become healthy again. So I do feel like both of you really want peace here. We have this butterfly, so things are transforming, things are shifting, things are changing. This could be something that changes direction very suddenly. And also butterflies can be a symbol of rejuvenation, like completely transforming from what you once were. So you and this person could be like going within, like in a chrysalis, to completely dissolve and become new versions of yourselves at this time. And then we also have a bear here. So this is making me think of the Los Osos bear. So California Los Osos could be significant. Spanish, Spain, Latino, Hispanic people are coming through. Where I lived in Los Osos in California, it's the Central Coast. And so Los Osos means bears in Spanish. And we had an estuary there, an ocean, all of that. Bears also go into hibernation. So this could be a connection that's going into hibernation right now. You could live where there are a lot of bears. It almost feels like there's something about wanting to protect and nurture one another, but also being a little bit like aggressive with each other and protective of one's own space. And someone could also be like a mama bear protecting their children kind of energy. We have DYYVOZJWRCNNN, a lot of N's. Interesting. Okay, 3 Y's and 3 N's. New York, New York, New York. So that's coming through. Mom Donnie. Okay, sorry. ALM, alms, giving alms. Something about that. HQ, another M. TX, so Texas, also another A, taxes, something about taxes, taxing the rich. Okay, sorry. So 2 A's, someone could be getting sober, AA could be significant. Okay. One more thing, and then we're done. Angel card. 1515, creativity. Keep accessing the creative connection that you feel to the divine. The whispers speak through your creative connection, allowing you to express the beauty that is within you and connect you to the love that is around you. There's something really important about you connecting to the love around you and not relying on this connection for love. Creativity is my birthright. As I express my creativity, I feel a beautiful flow of love and connection. This connection may have been meant to activate your kundalini, bring out your creative energy. If you're obsessed with this person and you're not expressing yourself creatively or moving towards your purpose in life, the energy will remain stuck. Devil energy here, mirroring. So 2 people who have to overcome their addictions, their bad habits, their toxic, thinking, belief systems, like reconstructing of who you are and overcoming your lower nature is significant in this connection. And not thinking with, lustful, passionate energy, but using that passion, because it does feel like there's strong passion and you're both not able to express it with each other. It needs to be expressed through your creativity. Okay. All right. This is your reading. Thank you so much. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. That helps my channel a lot. I do personals and my email's in the description, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello, loves. I forgot your very specific confirmations. And when I paused the camera, I just realized your reading was super long, but maybe you really needed a long reading, especially if you're on a counterpart journey. And also apparently you need a ton of specific confirmations. So for those of you that stuck around and listened to the note in the description, we have Virginia, we have lied to you. Maybe someone named Virginia lied to you. We have Buddhist, Ontario, home business, Damascus, Syria, Levant, Tokyo, Japan, Osaka, Japan, Australia, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, dating app, public eye, WhatsApp, South Africa, journalism, wow, energy worker, Sikh, Northern Europe, and Buenos Aires, Argentina. A lot of these have come out in my other readings, and I got you guys like twice as many, but we're just going with the flow here. So that's how many you needed, and yeah, maybe some of you really needed extra confirmation that this was your reading. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you chose the red Jasper and the Carnelian hearts, along with the Ace of Wands, and you have the Arcanum Tarot, or if you chose by Zodiac, we have Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, and Leo. This is your reading on your person's intentions and next move. These readings have been much longer than I anticipated, so we'll see if yours is super long or not. But we will be doing all the goodies at the end, charms, letters, numbers, all the stuff, the angel card, and we have the overall energy here for the beginning. So this is the energy between you and your person. There's the grab bag for confirmations. We'll have the big bag with all the very specific confirmations as well. So, and we will get into the tarot to find out your person's intentions, and we'll grab a few cards on their next move at this time. So with the Ace of Wands, this could be a very passionate connection. You could have recently re-sparked something with this person. Dragonflies could be significant. Dragonflies can be a signifier of someone from the other side. So you could have loved ones on the other side who are supporting you and guiding you at this time. There could just be a lot of spicy, passionate energy between you and this person. Could be a lot of attraction. Passion. I don't look at these guys when I set this up, so yeah, look at this. There's a lot of orangey, fiery, passionate, intense energy between the two of you. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. You may also just be attracting a lot of desire and passion towards you at this time. People could find you very magnetic at this time. But yeah, there's a very intense magnetism between the two of you. We have hidden desires. Okay, this is really interesting because this was in the confirmations of pile 3. So you could have messages there, or one pile could be you and one could be your person. That can happen as well. But hidden desires, there's someone else or a fantasy that's unfulfilled. Secret tempted affair. This could be a sneaky link. This could be an affair. This could be a secret fantasy. This person could have hidden desires, and you may have hidden desires that have not been fulfilled between the two of you. Maybe you were in a connection where the two of you were attempting to fulfill each other's hidden desires. There's a lot. This is a very sexual energy in this pile. So we have distance, separation, space, blockage. So there could be a long distance here. There could be a separation or a block between the two of you. We have watching, spying, gathering info, envy, trying to figure you out, keeping tabs. So this person could be watching you from a distance. They could be spying on your social media. They could be wondering who you're with. Maybe some of you got caught in an affair, or you caught your person, something like that. Somebody being suspicious of somebody else doing something that they aren't being honest about is coming through here. And either someone finding out, or they could have been you or your person, and then there was a block or something like that. Okay, yeah, some of you definitely have messages in pile 2, but it was a very long reading. So we have twin flames here. Yin, yang, and balance, union and duality, complement and polar opposite. So you could feel that this is your twin flame. It doesn't have to be, but there's definitely a very intense connection. Maybe you are in another connection and you're still feeling your twin flame, or they're feeling you. That could be the case as well. It doesn't have to be a label that you identify with. It could just be that you're very opposite, like yin and yang, very extremely masculine or feminine, and very like polarized and like pulled to one another, but also very opposite. We have mend. I want to fix our connection. So yeah, there's almost this feeling like even when things are broken, you feel connected to this person in your heart. And there is a feeling of wanting to fix things between the two of you. And we have sexuality. Guys, this is the schmexy pile. This is so intense. Someone is still figuring themselves out. So there could be a situation here where somebody is still working through their orientation, their identity, their yeah, their orientation or their identity when it comes to their sexuality. Yeah, but wow. I mean, this is very lustful energy too, you guys. But we'll see. There's still love here. But lust could have caused the breakdown in this connection. But there is a desire, a strong desire to like spark things back up, even though there's obviously some sort of distance at this time. Okay. I'm already getting sweaty. Okay. So pile 3's person, what are their intentions? Maybe this has only been an intimate connection at a distance. Also, for some of you, you've never met in person, or you've never had a relationship, like a real stable relationship. Okay, so pile 3's person. Your intentions for pile 3. Justice and the 9 of Cups. So we have Libra energy. Oh, they want to make things right. There's something here about making things right when it comes to approaching with passion, chemistry, self-indulgence. They do want to indulge. So, y'all, if somebody's in another relationship, there is still a feeling of wanting to like still experience passion and chemistry between the two of you. And like the blindfold is on like this other person who is a part of the commitment. So just be aware. You guys are going to know about that though, for most of you. And again, I always tell people in a general reading, if it's triggering you, if, you know, this isn't the place to find out about affairs. This isn't the place to like freak out and watch a reading and then like, you know, accuse your person of that kind of stuff. So yeah, be really careful with that, you guys. All right. So what are pile 3's person's intentions with pile 3, please? Ace of Wands. Oh. So this song likes to come through. It's been a long time. Baby Come Back by Player is coming through. This person, and my left eye is getting blurry. I don't know what's going on here. This energy is very flustering. I feel like this person wants to hook up with you. There's a strong feeling here of like, I want to hook up with you. But there is a make-up sex energy here too. Very strong. Like, I want to make things right. So let's, you know, make things right, if you know what I mean. This person definitely has physical intentions or energetic intentions. They want intimacy. Whoa, 6 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. Well, they want to make you feel really good. This person wants to come in and like stroke your ego and something else too. My goodness, this is going to be one of those readings, isn't it? Now, if I could just see out of my left eye. Maybe someone's like trying to watch you with binoculars too. My goodness, you guys. I feel like somebody's pressed something against my eye to the point where now I can't like see out of it. Like if somebody like stuck the binoculars too close to their face. So I don't know what that's about. It could just be energetic. This person wants to be victorious. They want to build you back up. So there's somebody here who might be a little selfish though. I mean, the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Wands. This person's like, I want to feel good and I want you to feel good. And I want us both to feel good. But there's still this very strong energy of like independence. Their intentions. They do want to win you over though. So let's keep going. This energy's crazy. Okay, pile 3's person. What are their intentions with pile 3, please? 6 of Swords. Pile 3's person's intentions. Hang on. There's something here. Okay, the Star. Healing. 4 of Cups. Okay, be careful. Okay, because this is what I was seeing. I was seeing like hit it and quit it energy here. Some of you, this person intends to continue to have an affair if that's what you're doing, okay? So if that's what you're doing, this person intends to continue to have an affair with you. And then continue to go back to their other situation. So if you know your person's with someone else and that's what's going on, that's what they want to do, because they want to heal things. They want to like pour into each other's cups. They want to heal things, and they want to fix everything with you, but they also want to come in, and they're still fiercely independent, and this is still somewhat ego-based, and it's still about chemistry and attraction, and it's kind of like building you up and making you feel really good, and then just leaving, going away, and then not really accepting the love, not really choosing the love. We have Aquarius energy with the star here. So it could also be that this person wants to communicate with you just to keep the spark alive. Not all of you are going to be dealing with some sort of affair or other relationship. So some of you, it's just this person wanting to like keep the spark alive and kind of make you feel good about yourself, to try to smooth things over with you and heal with you, because there could have been a rejection here. So you may have rejected this person, or they may have rejected you, and they want to come in and they want to like spark things back up and make things right. And they want to like show off and like make you, you know, kind of, they're like, oh, look at me, I'm super hot and attractive. And they want to kind of build up your ego and make you feel good. And then they want to smooth things over. Yeah. So there is a feeling for some of you that this person really does want to heal. They want to mend things, but it's like makeup sex, or it's not really necessarily going to lead to a love offer here. It's not necessarily going to lead to a relationship, because there's something about this connection that feels like the two of you can't be together. Like you're on opposite sides of the world, or you're both in other connections, or somebody here is very pleasure seeking and independent. So whatever that looks like. Wow, 4 of Wands in the wheel. So there's something here about fate and timing. If this person rejected you, it could have to do with their insecurities. It could have to do with their insecurities and their fears. 3 of Cups and the Fool. Someone could have risked the other one's heart with a third-party situation, or friends with benefits. There's something here about not being brave enough or having what it takes to create union here. Instead of the 4 of Wands energy, there's a 4 of Cups energy. So it's like the potential here, and that's twin flames as well. There's potential here for a beautiful union and healing, but it's almost like this person's sort of leaving it up to fate or leaving it up to destiny. They're not really open to the situation at this time, or they could be denying this situation at this time because they don't see how they can make this work for whatever reason. So it almost feels like this person wants to heal, but they also aren't really ready to embrace this as like a full union or a relationship. So I'm not really sure. Let's get the clarifiers here. We will have a few more cards as well, some oracles. But let's see, what are pile 3's person's intentions? Okay, so they want to clear their head here. They want the 2 of you to be happy. So I just keep getting like this person sort of wants to rise above the problems, make things right, bring things back into balance, but it's very much a makeup sex. I mean, it's just, that's what they intend. Okay, that's what they intend. Or at least to improve your image of them. They want you to be attracted to them. They want you to feel passionate about them. They want you to have a better image of them. They want you to, see them in a different light. And they definitely want to smooth things over and heal things with you. All right, so what are their intentions, please? Hoping, expecting, faith manifesting. Well, yeah, they're hoping to get lucky. They're hoping to get lucky. So like, even if this person, because it does feel like they're not telling you, this person's like, I'm not actually letting you know that this is what I want. So some of you, this person will approach you and they're going to hide all of this passion, all this desire, all this chemistry. They're going to try to heal things with you, but they're still not ready to take action to create a relationship. So they're just trying to like shift your perspective of them, and they're trying to manifest the opportunity to have intimacy, to overcome the blockage, to like reunite with you, to spark things back up. Interesting. What are their intentions? About 3's person's intentions. Possibilities, free-spirited adventure, risk. Yeah, you guys, be careful if you're in the hit it and quit it crowd. If this person has kept you in a situationship or friends with benefits for a really, really long time, or they're in another commitment, that may not change, okay? That may not change. So let's see. What are their intentions? Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. Yeah, so this person may also just be like communicating with you and then running away. It's very much like, okay, I want to spark things back up. I want to communicate. I want to keep pile 3 interested in me, but then I'm going to run away. Okay. All right. They also, if you are pursuing this person for some reason, if you're the one pursuing this with this person, if you're the one taking the action, okay, that applies to you. This person is going to resist you, okay, because it feels too risky. They're trying to clear their head and they want a new beginning with you, but they're suppressing it and they're resisting and they're keeping themselves separate and they're not accepting this love because there could be some sort of issue around timing and foundations. If there's a long distance connection, or they're feeling very insecure, or there are other people involved, or if they aren't sure if, you know, you have intentions, good intentions for them. So yeah, if you're just gonna risk their heart, if you're just gonna play with them and then, you know, put your walls up again and manipulate them. So take it how it fits. So we've got two sides of the same coin. So I'm feeling, you know, when there's a very strong counterpart energy, it could be that this person is hoping for healing, but it could be that the intentions are to resist repeating a cycle of just passion and intimacy without commitment, but like secretly they want it anyways. Okay. Okay. What are their intentions? Withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. Yeah, there's a very hit it and quit it energy. Look at how this is like all warm and there's sunflowers and we're just having a good time and we're feeling good and everybody's feeling really good. And then we're like, you know, and then we're closing off and we're moving away and then we're turning our back and now we're all alone, pouring into our own cups, hoping and wishing. So it could be that this person shows up with bravado and then just goes like, whoop, back into their shell because maybe you're resisting them also. So that could be the case. And they want to be successful, but you could be rejecting this person. Confusion. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling in this energy. I'm like, their intentions are a little bit confused. This person's not really sure. Do I want commitment or not? Can we work this out or no? I come in with bravado, passion, desire. I want to be intimate. I want to take a risk. I want to do this. And then I shut down. I don't know if I should open up my heart here. Is this going to be something stable? Is this going to be fixable? Or are we just going to get hurt? Okay. So they're trying to clear their head here. What are their intentions, please, Spirit, with my pile threes? Let love be your guide. Live a life from love, guided by love. So they're trying to follow their heart. So if there is like a passionate connection between the two of you that's like not committed, they're trying to follow their heart and they're not wanting to get into that. They're trying not to. I really feel like both of you want that, but you don't want to get hurt. So it's like, yeah, we both want to be intimate. Yeah, we want to heal this connection. Yeah, we want to, you know, be in a better place with each other. Yeah, we both want to feel good. We want to boost the other one up, but also we're not ready for love. This connection, there's some sort of third-party situation that someone's looking back on, or they're still over, you know, thinking and dwelling on things in the past that didn't work out, or yeah, there's just this feeling of it not being the right timing, fate being somewhat in control of these limitations and restrictions, wanting to move out of the friend zone, but being confused about whether or not this could happen. This is someone in a little wedding outfit. So yeah, are we soulmates or not? Is this a really deep loving connection? I mean, there's a lot of attraction, a lot of charm, a lot of beauty, a lot of, you know, handsome, just you guys are super into each other, but it feels risky to have a second chance. So it almost feels like this person wants a second chance. Their intention is to have a second chance and then they like chicken out. So there's that too. You are bright energy, color uplifts you. So this person does want to bring light and love and joy and color back into this connection. Like they want you to feel good about yourself. So they do want to make you feel good, right? And they're very drawn to you. There's something about starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight, wishing on a star. It's like both of you really want this, but there's something blocking the two of you. So this person and you may have the same intentions. It's this cat and mouse thing going on here. We want this, but we don't. She loves me not. He loves me not. Okay. What are their intentions? Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So some of them just want to fantasize about you. And they want to like swoop in and then run away and fantasize and dream about this. All right. Envy. I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This person could be jealous. They could be afraid that you're with someone else. So they may just want to like keep you on the hook because they don't want to lose you, but they don't have anything to offer you yet, or they can't offer you, or the two of you have just been in this continuous loop, this cycle. And so it's like they just want to fantasize about you because and they want to make sure that you haven't forgotten them because they're jealous if you're going to move on or you're with somebody else. They don't want you to move on. I hope this is making sense, you guys. I don't know if it is because this isn't making, I don't think your person, they like start out with one intention and then they change their mind. So that's, the best I can do with this person's intentions. And I'm also seeing both sides of the story. So I'm having a hard time like distinguishing between you and your person here. So it feels like this is a little messy. So let's find out what the actual next move is going to be here. What are pile threes? I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but like this energy is just, it's a little all over the place. The Moon and the Nine of Pentacles. This person's next move. Some of them might just fantasize about you at night. About how beautiful, how handsome, how attractive you are. They're going to howl at the moon. They're going to spy on you. They're jealous. They're going to watch you. They're going to watch you glow up if you're glowing up. Some of them do just want to come in and like schmooze you is the word that I'm hearing. So just trust your intuition, you guys. Strength. There's a lot of passion. I feel like Spirit's coming through too and saying like, you both need to calm down. There's a lot of lust, there's a lot of passion, but there's also a lot of fear. And there's a fear of commitment and there's a fear of not having enough. But at the same time, you both want the other one to feel good. So this person's next move is to possibly try to sell you a fantasy to make you feel good about yourself because they don't want to lose you. But it's also possible that they could just be going within and, fantasizing about you and creating a little fantasy about how amazing you are and not actually acting on it. So as much as this person intends to have like intimacy with you, they are controlling themselves, which is probably why they show up with that energy and then they close off again. So this person's trying really hard not to have like a hookup with you. They want it. Because they also want commitment with you, but they're like, these are two opposite energies. So I don't know, your person's like, it almost feels like one day this person wants a commitment and the next day they don't because of their own insecurities. So I'm hearing like roulette, the roulette game. Four of Cups. Yeah, you guys, this person's not right now open to a love relationship, but they are trying to keep you interested in them because they're jealous and they don't want anybody else to have you, and they feel a really strong connection to you spiritually, and they think about you a lot, and they're trying to repress their desire. They're trying to also just like clear their head, but you're just so bright. This person's just magnetized to you. They're just drawn to your energy. They just feel such an intense connection with you. They don't really quite know what to do. I mean, it's a little bit confusing and overwhelming to this person. So they're doing their best, you guys, but they're a little bit all over the place. Okay, what are their messages? What are their messages from pile 3? Spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips, everything you could ever need or want. You deserve nothing less. Yeah, they could be that they're trying to keep a secret, that they want to like build you up and take good care of you, but they have to take care of themselves. So it's almost like this person's trying to build up their own self-esteem right now in order to be able to give you something. They could be changing their mind about commitment right now, but they're still like waffling and confused. Lost. I feel lost without you. Yeah. You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart and I really enjoy our conversations. So they still want to talk to you. Yeah, they could get really turned on by conversations between the two of you and then they have to like go away because they're trying not to also dishonor you. I do feel like a lot of you, this person's trying to change a pattern where there's just like a repeated hookup and then a shutting down. But you guys need to trust your own intuition whether this person is able to change that pattern with you or not. Oh, tears. When I think about you, I cry. I just heard Tears of a Clown, the song also. Maybe this person uses humor to deflect their pain. Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. Yes, this person is still afraid to actually open up emotionally and move toward commitment. Mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior. Now, as an adult, I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine within me and externally. There could be a mother on the other side with this dragonfly. My mom loved dragonflies, and then I found out dragonflies were like a symbol from crossed over loved ones. So when I see dragonfly, I doubly think of my mom. So you could have a mom on the other side. This person could. You both could. You could have mother wounds that are causing fear of intimacy, difficulty in commitment. Will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? Okay, if this person wasn't honest with you in the past, they may feel like you're not going to believe them. Kind of boy or girl cried wolf energy here a little bit. And I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. So I do feel like this person is on the precipice of leaving behind situationships or third-party situations or dishonesty. They could also be leaving a pattern of being like, preoccupied with relationships, and they're just trying to glow up, and they're just trying to come out of a place of confusion and illusion and feeling lost without someone else. So it's almost like this person is trying to be strong and trying to be healthy and trying to shift. So they're in flux, changing. Their intentions are in flux right now. That's why this reading has been so challenging for me. They are healing something, and it really does feel like Spirit is coming through and saying, like, this is divine timing here. This person's going through a major change. This is in process. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. I never really know where I stand with you. Yeah, there's trust issues between the two of you. Not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have time or energy for a relationship. Yeah, that could be it too. This person could be working on their finances. Yeah. Working on manifesting something for themselves, trying to clear their head, not focused on commitment at this time because of it. And finding myself. Yeah, it was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. So the Moon card with the Nine of Pentacles, their next move could be going within, figuring out, getting clear of the confusion, the illusions, building up their self-esteem. So that is why this person, like, yeah, okay, secretly they want a very intense, passionate union with you, possibly a commitment in a marriage, and possibly to heal and work everything out with you. But are they ready for it? No, because they need time to heal. Right now I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you, it's about me. So yeah, it's because they want you. So it's not that at all. They just need to heal. Okay, well, there's some shadows here this person's working through, so we're gonna get these. I don't know who I am anymore. Yeah, see, they're changing. They're not, this isn't a time when someone can be like, I know what my intentions are exactly. Childhood trauma, yes. It is dark without you. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. Yeah, they sometimes are very drawn to your light, even if they are struggling. Yeah, and there's something about the purpose. You like help this person to see what their purpose is. You like help connect this person to their purpose. Sorry, that card wanted to come out. Please do what is best for your heart. And this person doesn't want to hurt you, especially if they continue to hurt you or they've hurt you in the past because of childhood trauma. No one understands me but you. Maybe you share similar trauma experiences, or you've shared a lot about that and helped each other through it. Will you leave me like the others? Abandonment wounds. Yeah, I can't take it anymore. So if you've been really kind, really sweet, very gentle with this person, and they know that they've hurt you, maybe they have to love themselves. Like your kindness, your love, your support, your care. It's like they have to heal their own wounds. They have to love themselves. They have to get through their own dark night of the soul. Why do I feel this way? I can't make you happy. I'm afraid to lose you. Yeah, so they're stuck in between these two things. I can't make you happy, but I'm afraid to lose you. And when they get emotional about you, it overwhelms them. And then they don't want to be alone, but they can't handle your love. So this person doesn't quite know what their intentions are. And their next move is to try to get clarity and to try to build up their self-esteem and take care of themselves and understand themselves better. So today's reading, with everyone's next move in every pile, it has been more about like working on oneself And yeah, but this person, I just want you to know how intense this is for this person with you, okay? This isn't about somebody who could care less about you. This isn't somebody who's just like, you know, trying to use you at all. There's a very deep connection, and this person really just does want this to heal. And a part of them really wants to be in a commitment with you, and the other part of them feels like, you know, it's hopeless and they don't know themselves, and there's too much pain and difficulty and maybe too much, you know, baggage between the two of you, and so they don't know what to do. So yeah, this whole video, though, I think I was trying to say is people who are working through something right now rather than like, okay, it's go time. Okay. All right, so your advice. My pile threes. Ups and downs. You may have messages. Yeah, this was in pile one. So some of you may feel drawn to another pile. Whichever one you felt more drawn to. I feel like there's more messages, or maybe you need to hear your side of the story. Sometimes that helps. So I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what make things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. This is funny because I used to be I had like a phobia of vomit as a kid, and you know, I had my own kid, and like it's totally been healed. We won't go into details about that, but bungee jumping could be significant for someone, and frogs also. But there's something here about allowing yourself to be a little bit more lighthearted about this situation. And the story you tell yourself about this can really make a difference in how well you're able to handle this energy and how much you're able to heal and to just be okay with this, because this does feel like a messy, confusing, overwhelming ride, especially if you do believe this is a twin flame journey. If that is resonating for you, it doesn't feel good. It makes you feel sick sometimes. And there's a lot of challenges in facing yourself, digging up your own shadows, your own dark night, you get to look at all your yuck. You know, you have to look at yours, not just the other person's, for things to heal. You can't project and blame, because it just gets projected right back onto you, because you share usually similar wounds and you trigger and open up all sorts of wounds in one another. So there's something about the story you tell yourself and trying to look at this as an adventure and not a curse, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm being grateful. Today I'm grateful for all the little things, even when the big things suck. Yeah, because this situation might suck right now. There are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music and the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, unless, you know, some of you have to use data, or sometimes there's electricity rationing, so that doesn't apply to everybody. Also, we have a blue jay bringing his attention. Hi. Blue jays could be important. Using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. Whoa, that just got... Well, some of you, okay, like, some of you need to release your passion in a different way than with this person that could involve the internet and fingers and thumbs. I don't know why this is my job, okay? Just leave me alone. Yeah, you are beautiful. There's something about peacocking here. The 6 of Wands. You really are beautiful. Don't be insecure. You're handsome. You're sexy. Okay, you're sexy. You're beautiful. You're sexy. Go take a shower. Go figure out how beautiful you are. You don't need this person to validate you. Okay. I'm beautiful even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful, and I don't even care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. And I'm not saying that you need to go on the internet and do anything untowards that you would not, but maybe, you know, just watch a romantic movie, or, you know, just like, whatever. I'm moving on from this. Let's get your confirmations. Y'all are putting me through it again. Pile 3 used to be like this all the time. Like, what is this job? All right, I'm fine. I'm fine. And for people, some people get all rude when I get flustered like this. They're like, oh my God, you're a child. Like, whatever. I just heard that, what is it, like, whatever you say sticks like glue. You say to me, it's stuck on you. I don't know what that phrase is, you guys, but that just came through. Rest and recovery before a restart. Yeah, I don't think this is over, you guys. Both of you need to rest. and recover. And look at, we've got the 2 candles here, the 2 flames. There is a need though for self-esteem to be built in your individual lives, for clarity, for, you know, this is just a messy situation right now. So yeah, it's not time to do anything. Yes, yeah, rest and recovery. So long hair, medium length hair, slender, muscular, withdrawn. Again, they could be withdrawn energy. So yeah, loyal, engaging, and older. So someone could be older than the other one in this connection. Yeah, somebody is not ready for loyalty or, you know, engaging with the other one if loyalty isn't on the table is kind of what I'm seeing there. And unfamiliar territory. Fish out of water. Yeah, you may feel like a fish out of water. This connection may be really testing your patience. I'm hearing that song, How Am I Supposed to Breathe with No Air, which was all over TikTok for Michiganders when the fires in Canada were happening. Everyone was posting with that song. And we have a scroll again on the screen. Chill out. Are you the one that bullied everybody else earlier? That was, yeah, oh, you're gonna nod at me. Sorry, you guys. I almost need to close the blinds when I do readings now that I have like the squirrel gallery. I'm hearing Yukon territory. Also, I tried to call the birds fish this morning when I was talking to my son. So something about, yeah, a fish out of water, flying fish, when pigs fly, and something about somebody maybe drinks like a fish. Someone could live near lakes, streams. Also, I'm seeing like salmon and bears. Oh, I forgot for pile 2. I was watching the live bear cam. I do Reiki on wild animals, and I can do it on live cams, and I hadn't done it in a really long time. And I was really, really sad. So I put on the live bear cams because it made me cry and it made me feel better. And I was watching them like get the salmon that were going upstream. So I don't know, that could just be significant for somebody. And it was in Alaska. So that could also be significant for somebody. All right. Wow, Northwest Territories, yeah. Wow. Territories. So Northern Canada could be significant. Yeah, Vermont, someone could be an officer. We have Santa Fe, New Mexico. We have Instagram, Michigan. Hey, Michiganders. I was just talking about Michigan. New Mexico, and that is where I am now. But that was probably obvious with what I said. Johannesburg, South Africa. Publishing industry, no contact, politics, Iowa. I'm gonna get a few more. Also, if you go watch pile 2, these are gonna be at the very end after I say goodbye because I totally forgot them. I'm still working through that. We have West Virginia, financial blocks. I am not taking that whole giant pile in my hand, but we will take the entertainment industry. All right, y'all. Get your little tarot. We're gonna get everything out on the plate because we're doing all the stuff. So we're getting all of the stuff out, and then I'll look at it for you. Stuff over, funsies. Okay, and we'll get the angel card at the end, but let's start with the numbers. There was a 1 and it flipped over to a 2. So yeah, 12, 12, interesting. And there's another 1. So 12, 12, 12 could be significant. So December could be a very important month. It could be somebody's birthday. We have 999, 5. We have 66, 22. So now we have 222. Let's see. We have the Knight of Swords, the Chariot, and the 6 of Cups. So there will be a return, okay? Somebody is feeling nostalgic. There is a strong soul connection here. We have Cancer energy with the Chariot. We just moved out of Cancer season and into Leo season, so there could be a major shift or change. There could have been some chaos, some conflict, some difficult conversations or an argument that happened during Cancer season, and there could be like reconciliation. There could be just some time to rest and recover. Yeah, both of you may have had some bruised ego around this situation and it ruffled your feathers, something like that, and you both just need some time to heal. This could also be someone that you've known since like they were really young. You two could have known each other when you were really young. Yeah, or someone may have gone back to an ex for a brief period of time and now they're like coming into balance and they're moving on from that situation. So if you know that about your situation, it could be that that didn't work out for this person. It was kind of impulsive and they, you know, shifted gears And so you will be seeing them again. We have two symbols here of Christianity. So we have the cross, and we also have this Mother Mary. And we also have this skull, which is Day of the Dead. So there could be, I'm hearing like a Spanish Catholic school for somebody. Someone here could be Hispanic. Someone could celebrate the Day of the Dead. Someone could have been raised Christian, or just be really into Jesus. Also, Mother Mary and Jesus are ascended masters. That's what I believe about them. Oh, also someone could do Santeria. There could be something about Santeria. I'm also hearing that song by... You don't practice Santeria, the crystal ball. I can't think of who that is. We have a moth here. So yeah, like a moth to a flame. There is something very much like a moth to a flame between the two of you here. Someone could be a night owl. Again, something about a crossed over loved one is coming through here as well. Yeah, ancestors. Something about ancestors is really strong here. We have a starfish, so the ocean could be significant. This starfish was upside down, and a starfish's mouth is like right here. So it's almost like this person, they're very stuck on you. There's also something about sucking face. All right, okay, with the spicy stuff. This person does feel like you're very unique, you're very special. There is a feeling of like the star energy, Aquarius energy, healing. You could be across an ocean from one another, but also you could be a very unique, very special person. And there is something about like wanting to kiss you, or, you know, yeah. I just keep seeing the starfish on someone's face. It's very silly. Okay, so we have V, D, U, A, another V, O, K. Are you okay? Are you okay? Q, O, so two O's now. Another D, so two D's, double D. We have an N, an F, G, H, another U. Fun. This person, I'm hearing someone say fuggin' fun. Fug. Some weird words are trying to come through the letters right now, so we're going to move on. We have a T, so Tennessee. We have another O. So this person wants to give you a lot of O's. They want to knock you out. I just heard Mama said knock me out. Okay, we have two G's. I'm going to get through this. We have an R. We have an L. Someone could work in HR. There's something about long distance relationship here too. Someone might say like for real, for real. Okay, we're gonna be done now. We're gonna get an angel card. Okay, 1313, clarity. As the storm passes, which is really interesting because this card is here too, and it was in the advice for another pile. So be gentle with yourself, all right? Be gentle with yourself and allow the storm to pass. There needs to be a period of rest here. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against a dark sky. I am also underneath thunderstorms today, although they've been quiet right now. They're supposed to get pretty crazy later. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm and now the sky is clearing. Loving energy surrounds me and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. Whew, okay, we got through today's video. It was a very intense one, you guys, and the fire is just about to go out. So thank you for watching. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype if this was helpful. I do personals, my email's in the description. Some of you do have messages in another pile if you felt drawn, and I do appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.